Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming Chapter 9 of Endless Summer, Book 3. So, with that, the stinger for Chapter 9 is, you and your friends are getting ready to deliver the island's heart to Vanu. But someone's stolen it in the night. Who could it be? Let's find out! So this is Act 8, Chapter 9, All Our Yesterdays. We are at the chasm, just almost smack dab in the middle of the island. Convenient. Outside of the cabin, a mysterious light source causes fallen snow to sparkle brightly. This bodes well. You catch sight of a glowing sphere moving away through the trees. Someone's taken the island's heart. Jake sits up in bed, staring out the window. Yeah, it took us saying something for this boy to wake up. Fiddler. The two of you rush outside. Alright, can I? No, I can't yet. Snowflakes drift amid the trees, landing in coarse clumps on the forest floor. Oh, clumps is important. You hear distant laughter. Because obviously if I have a suit that makes me invisible, I am going to laugh and give away my position. Janine, you damned coward, get back here! Yes, this is going to work. I'm sure she's just going to turn around and be like, yeah, you got me, my bad. No, Jake, what are you doing? Coward? That's rich, coming from someone who spent 3 years on the run. Okay, sometimes run-fu is the best self-defense, Janine. The others come running out of the second cabin. Everybody else, all 10 of them, had to pile into one cabin, and we got one all to ourselves because no one wanted to be around for what was going on. Quinn extends her hands in the direction of the flickering sphere. Oh, you're gonna piss off our magical girl now, huh? Okay. Come back! The island's heart tears free of Fiddler's grasp and hurtles toward Quinn. What? Yes, we might have thought of this already, sweetie. It stops, hovering next to her. Quinn's eyes roll back, and she and the heart promptly tumble to the ground. Great. Quinn! You and Diego rush to Quinn's side. Craig picks up the heart. You and your magical girl are going to regret that. I'm thinking not. Fiddler suddenly appears behind Zara. Yanking her by her hair, she prepares to drive a katana into her back. This is a trick considering Zara has a pretty severe undercut. Ah! Kiddos, I'm gonna need that heart. Unless you want your friend to have hers cut out. Oh, please, if you were gonna kill her, you would have done it by now. Get the hell off her! Working solo's making you desperate, Janine. You get stood up by Doc Octopus? Fiddler scowls, pulling her hostage closer. Tetra mutinied and took an entire squad with him. They're dead now, just like this one's about to be. Fiddler, I know you don't want the heart for yourself, and you're not gonna be able to kill all of us. She'll have a pretty good shot if she can get through Jake and Estella. Estella, I think, is the one who would bring her down. I don't think Jake would. But, oh, that's right, we have Mike and Kelle, though, too, don't we? Oh, yeah, she's screwed. I don't think Kelle's a combatant, but Mike is. And he's still got a super suit. Princess is right, Janine. You're gonna need a better plan than that. You pull out the crystal shards you found near Quartel. Take these back to Rourke and say we broke the heart in the struggle. A generous offer. But I'm not a liar, sweetie. She presses the tip of her blade against Zara's back. Ow! Give her the heart! Craig tosses the crystalline sphere at Fiddler's feet without hesitation. There! Was that so hard? As Fiddler bends down, the blunt end of Estella's spear slams into the heart. Atta girl! Like a billiard ball struck by a cue, it rolls away before she can touch it. What? Hey! Oh yes, like you thought we were gonna play by the rules. We've got neutrals on this team, honey. Zara runs to safety in Craig's arms. Fiddler vanishes again. And for once, is doing the smart thing and staying quiet. You hear footsteps heading off through the trees. We've gotta catch her or she'll just try again. You know, Sean, you're absolutely right. You're genre savvy. Take a drink. Kellis squints at the forest floor. I see her tracks. She's heading toward the chasm. Let's go. Together with Sean, Jake, and Kelle, you rush after Fiddler, appropriately attired for once. The first rays of dawn gleam off of fresh snow as you arrive at the chasm's ravine. Ahead, Fiddler stands at the precipice, her blades raised defensively. Stay back! You and the others take up positions, blocking Fiddler's escape. Fiddler, we can say, no one has to die here, or drop your weapons. She doesn't really have much motive to do the second one, but I feel like the first one's an appropriate motive. Fiddler, no one has to die here. Surrender and we can work this out without violence. You've got nothing left, Janine. Fiddler slowly lowers her katanas to her sides. Nothing. Her shoulders shake. She's suddenly overtaken by a fit of helpless laughter. Oh, Jake, you're right. Just like you were right to get out when you did. Lundgren's only out for himself. Always has been. Yeah, we know. Her bitter expression turns a corner, becoming a malevolent grin. But Rourke, he's much, much worse, sweetie. And there is a trigger warning for suicide coming up. FYI. When he's done with you and your friends, you'll wish you had nothing left. Fiddler locks her gaze on Jake and falls backward, allowing herself to drop over the chasm's edge. For really no apparent reason, I'm gonna be honest, this does not make a lot of narrative sense. Shaken, the four of you remain on the cliff, gazing down. Kellis squints into the distance. There's a track running down the slope over there. Might be something helpful. You walk along the slopes until you arrive at a freight elevator. Any chance it's still operational? One way to find out. Jake, who is clearly qualified to operate a freight elevator of all things, brushes a layer of snow from a control panel and presses a couple of switches. Ka-chung! The platform begins to move. Mac? What about the others? Hang on. I don't know where you think you're going, Jake. Jake quickly shuts it down. A power gauge on the control panel flashes red. Looks like it wouldn't be able to go very far anyway. You notice a switch labeled Charge PV Module. Maybe if we give this a try? You flip the switch, and a solar panel rises nearby. The power gauge turns to orange. Nice, Princess. Looks like it'll just need a couple hours. Let's head back. The sky clears to a brilliant blue as you return to the group. You find Michelle crouched beside Quinn. I'm okay, really. Quinn, interacting with the island's heart is creating a lot of physical strain on you. We can't have you doing that again, okay? Yeah, understood. Mike looks over at Jake. Fiddler, is she... She's gone, kid. We got something that'll get us down into the chasm. It'll be some time before it's ready, though. This could be the end of all the phenomena affecting the world. Or the end of us. Yeah, Aleister, just take a drink. Let's just try to prepare as best we can. This is our home stretch. Sean gazes among the group, then nods resolutely and heads toward the cabins. Everyone disperses. A little while later, Diego comes bounding up to you. He tries unsuccessfully to hide a grin spreading on his face. I'm so happy. So, Kira, I've got something to show you. You sigh in mock exasperation. What is it this time? This way, please. Yay. You walk with Diego through the snowy forest, arriving at a frozen pond. There on the ice, you see several of your friends wearing parkas and ice skates and waiting for you. Yay! You gaze in astonishment at everyone. Where did you guys... How? We found a bunch of stuff in the cabins. These cabins in the middle of nowhere just happened to have chai. I would believe the coffee and maybe the hot chocolate, but the chai is what throws me. And this number of ice skates and parkas that nobody is wearing, even though they say they're wearing it. Nobody's wearing it. Everybody's grown pretty close to you since we got to La Huerta. You've guided us through everything, and we wanted to do something special. So we decided to throw a surprise party. He offers you a pair of skates. You slip off your shoes and grab the skates from Diego. All right, it's on, guys! Yay! Did somebody say party tunes? Craig cranks the boombox all the way up. What do you want to do first, Kira? Alright, so last time I went straight to the ice skating, so this time, let's go grab some refreshments. You and Diego clomp over to Raj's stall in your skates. Welcome to the Bonder Bar, dudes! Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. How about 2 hot cocos with a little extra zing? Raj, it's very early for marijuana. Just saying. Also, that would be gross. Sounds good. Hook us up. Okay. Raj begins pouring liqueur into delicious-looking chocolatey drinks. I see. He's not trying to get us stoned. He's trying to get us drunk. Fantastic. I love it. All before noon. Kira, I gotta tell ya, most people think I'm kinda crazy. Everybody just sees some stoner dude who's always tripping. But you never once made me feel anything but respected. Thank you for that. I'm gonna point with him. And when we finally get off this island, I'ma show you what a real party looks like. Yeah. It's a deal. Raj passes you a hot cocoa. You take a sip and head toward the ice. Jake comes skating over. May I have this dance, princess? So we can say, don't see why not, or let's race instead. Let's race instead. Alright, but fair warning. I'm not gonna let you win just because I like you. No, you're gonna win because I'm gonna fall on my face. I'm trying to skate with hot chocolate in my hands, by the way. The two of you lunge forward, gliding over the ice as fast as you can. Yeah, on my face. You pull into the lead, but Jake grabs a hold of your hand, sending you both in wide circles. You little shit! Oh my god! Oh, this is so cute! I'm having so much fun. Ah, Jake! To be fair, he's not really getting ahead of us. He puts on the brakes and you come to a stop. Did we establish a finish line anywhere, by the way? What can I say, princess? You make me want to do crazy things. Yeah, like propose to us after knowing each other for like a month. Over on the snowy bank, Grace holds up a card reading 8. This makes less sense with the racing option, I'm gonna say. Because, like, what is she scoring? Yeah, has nothing to say about it because this really doesn't make sense now. What? 8? Really? Whoa, that's, better than I expected. Yeah, because it was a race. There's not a yeah, this is weird. Grace turns the 8 sideways, then flips over the card. We love Kira to infinity. Yay! I like that they kept this in. I wish they would have just found something more natural for it.
It's so cute! Look at her, she's so happy.
Alright, I think it's time for a throwback. Point with Craig. Craig hits play on the boombox's second deck. This one's dedicated to my bro of bros, Kira. Bro is a gendered term, but okay. You notice Zara fiddling with her projector. Hey, Kira, I designed this just for you. Hope, you like it, or whatever. You like us, stop it. Suddenly, the slopes are covered with spiraling helix shapes, creating a mesmerizing display. This is still really weird with the background, but okay. It's my Hadean star sign! Yup. Quinn skates over, smiling shyly. I've always wanted to try this. Everybody join hands! Your friends rush over and link up, creating a long chain. Okay, now, people on the end start going in big circles. Everyone is slowly spun around and around like the hands of a clock. I'm getting dizzy. Diego tumbles harmlessly to the ice, starting a domino effect. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait! I'm going to... Oof! Quinn jumps back up. It's so cute! That was so much fun! Alright, guys. I think it's time we give the ice a rest. Everyone returns to the bank of the pond. You sit down and begin unlacing your skates. Estella crouches in front of your feet. Her dark, earnest eyes look into yours. When we first arrived on La Huerta, everyone had concerns about me. I'd come here for something very different, and it scared them. Again, you came for murder, Estella. Yes, that is very, very different from coming for vacation. And it should scare people. Especially since you did a murder. Yeah, no, their fear was entirely justified, Estella. We were the naive ones here. But you and I always seemed to understand each other. You never mistrusted me, never had doubts. I should have. You came for murder. Kira, thank you. I would have forgotten my own humanity if it wasn't for your kind, open nature. Of course, Estella. You're my friend. That's all that matters. Not murder, just friendship. Yeah. Who would have known our Saturday morning cartoons would have led to this? Yes. You gaze at the exuberant faces around you and find yourself unable to stop smiling. Because it's wonderful. This is a wonderful scene. I really, really, really do. I love this scene. I'm really scared that it's standing in for our Ember of Hope, but I love this scene. Thank you all so much for this. Our pleasure, Kira. You deserve it. Everyone gathers up their stuff and returns to the rest of the group. Jake walks over to you, breathing warm air into his cupped hands because this genius didn't go find himself some gloves in this incredibly well-appointed second cabin. Elevator should be ready for us now, Princess. No, I don't want to go. Screw your important quest. I want to stay and play with my friends. And so, our descent into the Inferno begins. I know he's not really sneering, but drink anyway. Just for me having to deal with him. The entire group gathers on the platform. Jake engages the controls and the elevator lurches to a start. Snowflakes are stirred from the metal grate, drifting lazily into the deep, dark crevasse. Is this the only way? I'm not much for heights. You were fine, like, a couple hours ago. You didn't say anything about this. You were presumably on the elevator with us while Jake was just diving down into a crevasse without everybody else or telling everybody else where we'd gone. Quinn places an arm around Kelle's shoulders. It's okay. I gotcha. This particularly doesn't make sense since Quinn is one of our love interests. So why is she the one, like, getting cozy with Kelle? Before long, the sunlight and mountain slopes give way to darkness. The platform continues to descend for what seems like an eternity. The air around you grows strangely warm. Finally, you emerge into a network of caverns. The elevator stops atop a pile of rubble. Looks like we're climbing the rest of the way down. You take a closer look at your surroundings. Smoke drifts along the uneven rock floor. Streams of lava cast a reddish glow on the walls. This way! Quinn launches into a run and immediately disappears down a branching tunnel. Shit! Wait! Some of us aren't very fast runners, Quinn. Wait, Quinn, you can't just... You don't know what's down there! And she's gone. Yes, and we should be following her because, we're apparently in a lava tunnel that probably branches off in like 20 different directions. We better follow our magical girl. Running ahead, you find Quinn facing a dead end. There's a round indentation in the center of the wall. I don't understand. This is supposed to lead into the core of the volcano. Maybe Vanu showed me a different timeline? Oh, Quinn, there's something down here with... Kira! Over there! You follow Raj's gaze to an adjoining tunnel, where an enormous shadow is moving across the rock face. Uh-oh. A massive reptilian head, short arms ending in vicious-looking claws, and a long, powerful tail. Oh boy. The source of the shadow nears the gap. Everyone backs away, holding their breath, preparing to fight a T-Rex. You swallow hard as a small, spindly creature comes into view. Yeah, no, do not be fooled by its commonplace appearance. That is murder with red eyes. The man-sized dinosaur carries a reflective orb in one claw. It slowly moves out of sight. Yeah, they called this a small, spindly creature, and now they're like the man-sized dinosaur. Okay, do y'all remember in Jurassic Park where the kid at the beginning who's being a smartass is like, that velociraptor, which is way bigger than an actual velociraptor is, isn't very scary. It looks like a 6-foot turkey. Child, Imagine for a moment a 6-foot turkey. That's fucking terrifying. So, yeah, we went from this small spindly creature, which made you think, like, oh, you know, especially when Quinn's like, it's kind of cute. You know, I'm thinking something like the size of even a large dog. You know, alright, German Shepherd size, or even, like, Newfoundland size. Alright, you know, that's not so bad. Now they're like man-sized dinosaur. And I'm supposed to still feel at ease around this thing? No. Murder. Murder bird is what this is. This is murder bird. Oh man, the hype was fake. Yeah, be glad of that, Craig, whoever you are, and also be looking for its friends. I believe we just witnessed the Deep Guardian. It is the most reclusive of all Vanu's servants. Why is the Deep Guardian a velociraptor? A rictoraptor, whatever. Grace peers up at the indentation in the wall. Maybe the island's heart goes here? No, it's too big to fit. Hang on, princess. Remember when we traveled through time in that mine shaft? Which is a completely normal thing to say now. Oh, right! There was a crystal in the wall with claw markings in it. We should, so we can touch the indentation or follow the Orictoraptor. I don't know why we would think we should touch the indentation when we're talking about claw marks and there's a dinosaur walking around. We should follow the Orictoraptor. We may need to use that orb to get to a time when this tunnel actually led to the volcano's core. An impeccable deduction. Fuck off, Aleister. Do we have to? That thing creeps me out. Yeah, I don't blame you, Raj. However, it's probably not smart for us to split up. Like it or not, it looks like we got a dinosaur hunt on our hands. You all enter the adjoining tunnel and head in the direction the Orictoraptor went. Gradually, the tunnel widens, becoming a large grotto dominated by stalagmites and geysers of hissing steam. The creature is straight ahead, reaching toward a lava stream. It suddenly rears up, sniffing the air. We are fucked. Oh boy. Yep, we're gonna die. We are going to die. It turns in your direction. Everybody hide! I'll handle this! Yes, we are qualified to fight a raptor. I guess. I don't know. Walk into a geyser. You grit your teeth and run for a billowing cloud in the corner of the grotto. The hissing vapor conceals both your location and your scent as it fries your skin off because geyser. As the geyser momentarily abates, you notice that the Orictoraptor has gone back to the lava stream. Again, how we're not all dead. This is its happy face. That's terrifying. The dinosaur makes an odd noise and pulls a chunk of crystal from the lava with both claws. The blue, translucent mineral has melted into a perfect sphere. Terrifying! It tosses the orb aside and skitters off toward another lava stream. So we shall take this piece of crystal that just came out of a fucking lava pool and totally isn't still hot. So that is our clue. It is the molten crystal. 4 out of 6 now. You use your bag to scoop up the glowing hot orb, Keep in mind that if this really just came out of a lava stream, this would have no problem burning straight through our bag. Then head back to the dead-end tunnel as fast as you can. Your friends are waiting for you when you arrive.
Oh, Kira, thank God!
Jake sighs in relief. That is in relief. Relievedly. Bullshit. Kira, don't do that, alright? What, run off and, go one-on-one with a dinosaur, sweetie? I don't know, you were willing to face down an entire mercenary squad by yourself. You're pot calling the kettle black over here. We got what we needed, at least. Wanna help me out here, Furball?
Ruff! Baby! What a happy little baby! He's so cute!
You open your bag to reveal the crystal orb. Furball walks over to it.
Huff! Huff!
His frosty breath quickly cools the crystal. You carefully insert the orb into the wall. In the blink of an eye, the entire wall is gone as if it were never there in the first place. You hear a muffled explosion from somewhere ahead, followed by voices yelling. Sounds like a fight. Everybody stay close. I don't know what you think you're gonna do, honey. You might want to let Estella and Kella and, Mike handle this. Jake, Sean, and Estella take the lead, with Kella and Craig behind them. Where is Mike? A few moments later, the tunnel arrives at a vast cavern. Sloping walls rise for what feels like miles into darkness. A lava pool lies at the center of the floor, casting everything in blood-red light. Cool, we're inside the lava tube. Ahead, a group of anachronists stand in front of a rippling, translucent wall. Flashes of time energy come from guns and clock-like devices being used against the barrier. What is time energy? Who the fuck knows? Again! Strike it with everything you have! On the other side, you can barely make out the Endless's spacesuit-clad form. Just not looking particularly happy about her position at the moment. You and your friends remain in the shadows, watching the battle cautiously. Shouldn't we do something to help the Endless? I can see this being a really weird position for our friends because it's like, that's us, but it's not us, but it looks like us, but like, you feel like you should help because it looks like your friend, right? And she has been helping you, so yeah. It's not working! More! More what? They're giving her all she's got, Captain! Sorry. Looks like she has the situation under control. Estella happy to let us die. Quinn moves to your side, her gaze focused on the pool. Vanu is there! In the lava! Well, how do you propose we get to it, Quinn? So we get the heart over to the pool and get out. Princess, we got a better chance at this if a few of us distract the murder hipsters. I think they're already distracted, sweetheart. I don't know. They don't look so friendly. Yeah, Raj, you were the one literally just saying, shouldn't we do something to help? I'm so confused. You're on. Just be careful, okay? Always. Don't you pull that with me. You are not always careful, mister. I'm gonna give myself up to Lundgren, knowing that by take me in, he probably means kill me. And also, you got yourself caught last time. And I've seen you die. Like, multiple times. I'm really getting kind of tired of it. Don't do it again. What? He'll get ruffle stomped out there. I'm going too. All right, Craig, you have fun with that. I feel like Mike or Kelly would be better backup, but sure, dude. Craig was put on this earth for 2 reasons. Helping Sean on the field and smashing things with pipes, and there's no field and there's no pipes. Yeah. Craig hands you the heart. He and Jake walk out of the tunnel slowly. Oh, hey there. We're a little lost. Care to, point us toward the hotel? You! What are you doing here? Distracting you. Now's our chance, Kira. Alright, here we go. This is gonna be a good time. You and Sean keep to the shadows along the walls, carefully making your way toward the lava pool. Seems suspicious. Human men don't usually ask for directions. Wow. Nah, we're like chill, sensitive bros. Oh, Craig. I mean, in fairness, they kind of are. Because, like, you know, they yell and they, you know, kick barrels and shit when they're mad. But, like, neither Jake nor Craig have problems showing affection, really. And, you know, aren't really shy about having, you know, affection for their friends either. Like, they don't beat around like, oh, I'm not gonna tell you that you're my friend, you just kinda know. No, they say it, so I don't know. I don't know that that's actually such an unfair appraisal from Craig. Finally, you reach the pool. A few feet from the rocky ledge, a pile of crystal rises, shimmering amid the bright lava. You and Sean step out of the shadows with the heart. The 2 of you stare in wonder at the pillar's mirror-like facets. It's incredible. I mean, it's pretty cool. They did a good job with the, you know, faceting on this too. Like, it's a quick trick that they played, but it's effective. Very cool. First, there is only light. A burst of intense light burns the entire cavern from your vision. Cool, our retinas are fried now. Then, a voice speaks, resonant and strangely familiar. I am whole, restored, complete. That's good, right? Now the world can go back to normal? Change will come swiftly, yes. But what form it will take remains to be determined. To be alive is to never truly know what will happen next. Well, I didn't ask for that kind of philosophy on a Friday night, Vanu. Jeez. The light clears. The island's heart is no longer in your grasp. A shockwave of blue-green energy erupts from your body. Oh, that's upsetting. I would be looking a little more upset than that, but yeah. Kira, what's happening? Hell if I know. The energy sweeps across the cavern, colliding with the Endless's barrier. Green flames overtake the rippling wall, melting it away. But why? Ah! Oh dear. Yes, now you're realizing you should have been running, huh, honey? A few anachronists glance toward the pool before their group converges on the Endless. No one notices this giant pillar of crystal just like rose out of the lava. No one's interested in that. They're all still more concerned about her. I would be very concerned about the appearance of a giant, tower of crystal just coming out of the lava apropos of apparently nothing, and then this explosion of energy. I would actually be more concerned about that. Personally. Your time has come. My people worshipped at your feet. We saw you as a savior, and all the while we were merely pawns.
Yep.
You filled our minds with nonsense and set our hands working on the instruments of your corruption. Ukjal raises his ornately carved staff, preparing to bring it down upon the Endless. He's gonna do it! Hey, don't you guys have trials for this kind of thing? Let justice be done. Let an end come for the Endless. Oh, she's seen like 2,000 and some endings, buddy. I don't know that this is gonna be the last one. Ukjal, stop! The shaman's deathly visage swivels towards you. The Endless prepared you for everything that's happened. The eruptions, our arrival, all of it. Yeah, didn't you say that Moon Man gave you a heads up on all of this? Yes, thank you, back me up. He's being good about that tonight. Good boy. Foretelling the future accurately doesn't absolve a person of guilt. True. Very, very true. Now, can we discuss whether people deserve to die? Because that's really what I'm taking issue with here, is the death part. It was never to help us, Catalyst. It was entirely for the Endless's own selfish aims. That much is true. Well then. I'd hoped, however, that the impact would be for your benefit. Nope. Nope. You know what? No. Judgy as fucking fuck. Take a drink. Enough talk! Endless One, this is for my ancestors, and their ancestors, and all who you infected with your lies! Ukjal brings his staff down sharply. Ouch. A distant sound, like waves crashing, comes from high above. The Anachronists step back from the Endless, glancing upward. The noise grows louder, becoming the steady roar of turbine engines. The Omega mech descends into view. Well, well, all of my favorite people in one place. How convenient. Can we just kill him? Your friends rush towards you. As the mech continues to come down through the caldera, it raises an arm and blasts the Anachronists with a blue beam. Well then. Ukjal and the rest of his group instantly fade away. Okie dokie then. I guess that's how the plot gets rid of them. Ukjal! As you and the others run for the cavern's exit, the Endless crawls toward you. somehow still alive. Kira, please, wait! Rourke, we'll promise everything. Then take away the very thing we fought so hard to protect. The ground heaves as the mech finally lands. Rourke's laughter emerges from the speakers as a low, derisive buzz. What? No grand death scene? No soliloquy? Well, I mean, do you want to give us time? As blue light flares in the Omega Mech's palms, a preternatural calm settles over the Endless. Only you can save them now, Kira. Another beam tears its way across the cavern. When the light clears, no trace of her is left behind. The mech turns, revealing Rourke's scowling face. Aleister. I must confess, until your betrayal, I'd still not given up hope. Despite continual displays of inadequacy, I'd held on to the idea that you might add up someday. Add up is important for some reason. But the truth is, there was little chance of that. Because you never gave me a chance! The towering automaton strides toward Aleister. Readouts and reticles flicker across Rourke's spiteful expression. Because the process that made you was imperfect. Okay, whatever. You were born in a vat, your genetics and tissue cloned painstakingly from my own, which is why you are platinum blonde and very pale and have blue eyes, and I am a brunette with brown eyes and not very pale. Clearly this makes so much sense. I tried to create a successor, and in the end made nothing more than a pale shadow of myself. Yeah, none of this works. This is not how even, like, yes, say we can clone an entire person. This is still not how this works. Like, come on. The words go through Aleister like a knife. His voice becomes a hoarse cry of desperation. That's not true. That's impossible. No! Sorry. You know that it is. You said it yourself. Never a father to me. Okay, dude, that's not what fatherhood is. Alright? Just because you were the fucking sperm donor doesn't make you the dad. That's a whole, like, relationship thing. That's a relationship thing, Rourke, which is something you would know nothing about. Aleister, he's just trying to manipulate you. Don't listen to him. Iris, maintain current configuration and explain Directive 1908. Iris's hologram materializes next to Rourke. Directive 1908 requires that the Iris unit place full priority on the goal it was originally fabricated for. Namely, to utilize Imogen Rourke's knowledge of reproductive cloning in order to construct a suitable analog of Everett Aleister Rourke. Imogen, you married this bastard? Like, really? Really? Come on now. Tears stream from Aleister's eyes, wide with disbelief. No! Rourke, you bastard! bastard! Whoa! Grace is like apoplectic at this point. Holy shit! You delusional, immoral, self-serving... You don't deserve to breathe the same air as Aleister. Oh yes, he does, because Aleister is also a self-serving son of a bitch. Grace wraps her arms protectively around Aleister, who doesn't deserve it. I mean, who weeps motionlessly. Rourke turns the mech away in disgust. It seems, however, that nature has succeeded where science failed. I have others to carry on my work, among them a strong, capable heir. What are you talking about? We're talking about this thing that we're just gonna pull in the back half of the final book like it makes any sense with the rest of the story. No one's gonna be following in your footsteps, Rourke. I'll see to that. Oh boy, we got Captain America mad over here. You just wait till he gets a hold of Mjolnir. Then you're in real trouble. Your work ends here. Estella puts all of her strength behind her spear, hurling it at the glass-enclosed cockpit. Really not highly likely to work, but gosh darn it, she's gonna try. A huge hand snatches it out of the air. The wooden shaft is crushed to flinders in the mech's grasp. She is shocked that, this clever plan didn't work. Rourke directs the robot's other arm into the pool, scooping up the crystalline pillar. He's taking the crystal. All of it. Fuck. How is this mech withstanding lava? Do you people... I'm gonna come back to this again. Do you people know how hot lava is? It's really fucking hot. It melts rock. This is the key to a new age. There are no longer any limits. Now we can create whatever life, whatever world we wish to live in. Okay. You feel Vanu's presence reaching out to you.
Help, I want to live.
Do not fear. The last piece is still missing. Without it, time will resist his control. Yeah, they say, earlier, when we, return the heart to it, oh, I am whole, I am complete, and now they're like, oh, the last piece is still missing. What? What? This is just, the only reason for that, too, is just to, give us time, because this is chapter 9 out of 13. They decided they wanted 13 chapters, I guess, but wrote themselves into a corner, so they had to, half-ass a way back out of it. You will discover the fragment before he does. Be cautious, however, for he knows this already. So he knows we're gonna find it first, but he doesn't know what it is? That's so weird. Winds blast the cavern as the mech's thrusters engage. Rourke ascends through the caldera with the mass of crystal. As he vanishes above, you hear his voice calling down. It won't be long, Kira. Eternity is nearly ours. I don't want eternity. Eternity is a long fucking time. We've discussed this. Guys! The lava's moving! Yeah, time to go. Craig points at the blazing pool, which appears to be steadily rising. Molten rock floods into the cavern. Yep, we are dead. Back to the caves, now! Are the caves at a higher elevation? Because if they're not, we're still fucked, Jake. Your friends follow Jake through the tunnel, or toward the tunnel you entered through. Aleister remains frozen in place. Grace tugs his arm frantically. Nope, leave him. Leave him. He ain't worth it. He ain't worth it. His plot arc is done. Nope. Come on, Grace, let's go. Aleister, we've gotta go. You'll get over him with some therapy. Come on, let's go. Leave me. Ah, my life. My father tells me I'm a clone and my life is not worth living. Oh my god. Grace pulls with all her might, but she's unable to move him. No. Aleister, please. I'm not letting you die. I mean, you're trying to be a good person, Grace, but some people just can't be saved. Just then, a tendril of green light descends from the darkness overhead. Vanu struggles to manifest. Streams of energy are stripped away, causing it to disperse into amorphous light once more. So suddenly, now that the crystal is, like, moving, Vanu's having a hard time. Like, the crystal hasn't been destroyed. This is its surprised face, as it's being... Hang on, I gotta think about it. Red-shifted. As it's being red-shifted away from us. An arm reaches out of the haze, offering you an object. Fuck! No! 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 I do not want to give him hope. So, we can accept the salvaged magazine, which I apparently did at some point? Why the fuck would I do that? Or ignore Vanu. What? What the hell, past Kira? Anyway, I guess. I don't want to, but I also want the bonus scene, so we're going to accept the salvaged magazine. I don't wanna, cause it's not, if it's the one I'm thinking of, it's not good. Okay. I know I want 100% this. I'm mad about it. Fuck you, Aleister. Fuck you. You take the magazine and hold it out to Aleister, still doubled over beside Grace. Here, take this, walk and talk, let's go. Come on, walk and talk. Aleister, look. Look at this. The ghost handed it to me, so it must be important to you. I have no idea why. Aleister glances up, his brow furrowing. He takes it. And you're suddenly somewhere else, because we totally have time for this while the lava's rising. A cozy living room inside someone's apartment. Aleister walks out of the bedroom, cradling a tiny baby boy. Look at the Amato heteronormativity. Nope. No. Now I know this, there's a reason why this is Aleister's. It's because Aleister wants a family. He wants the feeling of family now that he's discovered he is apparently not a person who was conceived via PIV sex, I guess. Grown in a vat. What the fuck ever. That was in vitro and you fucking know it, Rourke. So now he wants the assurance that, he can have a quote-unquote real family. Well, I got news for you about your real family. It is bullshit. It serves nothing except to make people like me, who will never have even, the vaguest sense of that quote-unquote real family, because some of us aren't gonna get married. Some of us aren't gonna have kids. So, yeah. Thanks for presenting that as, the be-all, end-all for, spouse and child. an apparently child that has come out of spouse's uterus, mind you, is the only way to have a real family. And to that, I would like to say the heartiest of fuck yous, and it is not true. And whoever thought this was a good idea needs to seriously read up on, queer platonic relationships and found family, and literally the trope that this entire series is founded on, which is found family. You just fucked it all up with one scene. Good job. Yeah. He frees a hand to brush his cheek and looks down at his son thoughtfully. Reginald, oh my god! Reginald, why don't you love your child? Like, at least he's not Everett Aleister Rourke III, but Reginald? Not even Reggie? Reginald? Ay. Reginald, I'm not perfect, but I want you to know that I'm going to do whatever it takes for you. Ugh. When you need me, I'll be there. You can count on that. You are going to die an early death, aren't you? I don't think I've ever been as happy as I was the day you were born. Your mother, too. It's so bad. She was so radiant. Everything I needed from my parents. All the love I didn't have the opportunity to experience. I'm going to make sure you have, if you want it. Oh good, he's gonna be a helicopter parent. Awesome. Reggie smiles softly. Alright. It's slightly better now. Now, shall I read to you from the Vienna Review? Why don't you love your child, Aleister? He lifts a dog-eared magazine from the couch and flips it open. This is the only publication I keep that features your grandfather. Because, you see, it just so happens that it also mentions your daddy, who is incredibly vain. When he was a young man. The vision fades, and you're returned to the volcano's core. I'm not happy. But we've collected 9 of the 11 embers of hope. As the lava continues to rise, the 3 of you run to catch up with the others in the tunnels. Aleister glances back at you meaningfully. No, you have wasted enough time. We are just running now. Fuck, he's now friends with me? No! I don't want your friendship. I didn't ask for this. Thank you, Kira. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, Aleister. After an hour of wandering, you turn a corner and find pale light streaming through an exit. We're almost out, everyone! Oh, I'm glad you think, so brightly about the situation, Kira. You emerge within view of Elistel's mighty tree. Huh. Alright. Oh, thank goodness. Living through Journey to the Center of the Earth was harder than I expected. Hundreds of flower garlands are draped across the city's platforms and walkways. Gentle winds stir the blossoms, causing them to shimmer in the moonlight. It's so beautiful. I wonder what the occasion is. Tomorrow is the first day of Nyalare. when those who truly love each other have the opportunity to be handfasted. Oh, how convenient! We just got ourselves a fiancé! Jeez. I wonder what's gonna happen next week. Craig lets out an irritated groan. It's true, the last wedding we went to, someone got shot. So, you know. Oh, great. I hate weddings. So that is chapter 9 complete. We found the clue and the Ember of Hope. Yeah. Alright, so we can restart the chapter or continue on. I will pick this up next week. Same time, same place. Twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific if you want to watch me live. And I guess we'll decide if we want to get married. So tune in for that. Also, hopefully, I won't have my audio crashing 3 or 4 times over the course of a stream, but you know what? I'll take that over the entire stream dying. So thank you for sticking with me, and enjoy whatever it is you do between now and next Friday. Catch you later.